Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Little Crafter Show. Hello, my name is Aileen, and I would like to share with you a few iCads. This one is iCad number 1, and basically it was supposed to be a printed theme. I will have all the links down to Tammy's video, and I would like to say a special thank you to Mixed Media Jen. She was the one that basically kind of got my mojo started and very interested in wondering what these iCads were about, and I'm having a blast. So thank you, Jen, for putting up these videos and sharing your work. I also enjoy all her other videos, so I'll put a link down to her video. I'll put a link down to the creator, Tammy, which, sorry, I don't know her last name, but I'll put the link down, and a link to my blog, which is IleenTheLittleCrafter.com, so that you can see the posts and other videos and stuff like that. Okay, let's see if I can. Sorry about that, guys. Want to make sure kind of holding it up. Okay, sorry about that. Nope, that's too much. Okay. Kind of hold it steady as much as possible. So this basically was a printed image. I got the quote off of Pinterest off of looking for coffee quotes. So the quote says, "Coffee is always a good idea." All the details, I'm kind of gonna just give you a general description of it, but all the details are on my blog. Basically, I used acrylic paint, some stamping, some pit pens. I actually drew that coffee cup, which I could not believe. So that was pretty fun. And what else? Stamping, acrylic paints. I used some high flow and some anything else? Nope, that's it for this one. Here is number 2, which was circus. So when I think of the circus, I think of Big Top. So this one is in the middle of a fields, old time type of looking circus, or my interpretation of it. And I used, for the sky and the grass, I used a Stencil Girl monthly stencil, which is exclusive to only members. So if you want the stencil, it comes with a lot of different imagery, and it was really fun. And anywho, so after that, before that, I colored the sky with some acrylic paints, and then I used the stencil and actually colored that in with some pip pens, and that's some Tim Holtz paper, and I put "Come one, come all, to the greatest show on earth." So that's iCad number 2. And number 3 was always fun. Oops, it's backwards. Sorry about that. So it says, "Wonder what you are," and this one was supposed to be about galaxy. And I thought about stars. Basically, the background pretty much was done for me because I like to mop up my paint onto other things, and I had pre-drizzled all of my CADs beforehand. If you hear any noise in the background, sorry, they're still doing a lot of construction in the area. So now I use some yellows and blues, and anything else? Nope. Acrylic paints, glazing, pip pens, and stamping. That was a dilution stamp, believe it or not. That was a Christmas one, the Christmas star. And the stars I just cut out from some moppings, another mopping paper from Mixed Media paper, and just cut them out, and then I added some Tim Holtz glitter on them to kind of make it sparkle, and some archival dandelion. So that's basically that for that. Done with that one. And number 3 was puzzle, and This was the 12 by 12 stencil that we received in our kit. I think it was last month's. And so what I did was, it was a little piece of hexagons. And so I just painted them out with some acrylic paint. And then cut them out. And I used some Pitt pens to trace around it. And then I added some little pieces as life. We all fit somehow, some way. I think this was your name for number 4. And basically I started off with some high flow paint. And then I wrote different titles like your name, like what people may call you, what, you know, things just in general. Wife, mother, sister, friend, New Yorker, crafter, things like that. And then I put on this is a 3-inch circle punch, and it says, hello, my name is Aileen, and just a little doodle, and I added some high flow to the circle right here. So that's basically it. And the next one was nail polish. This one was kind of awkward. So what I had no idea. Like, I seriously was like, oh, I have nail polish. I barely use it, but I do have it. So what I did was I just traced up my hand with a Pitt pen, went over it as a couple of times, if you can tell. And then I used some white nail polish, which I didn't like very much. I stopped using it because the sample that I received, it clumps. Like, it's just kind of nasty. So even painting it on the card was difficult. So, and I didn't like the way it came out. So I added some glitter, rock candy glitter from Tim Holtz to kind of cover it up. And I like the way it looks. You can't really see the sparkle. But let me see if you can. Nope, you can't really see it. But it's there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There you go. So that's that. And I added a crochet flower and a little green gem because I like the color green. And the background basically, again, was the smishing. It was pretty much done already for me. And so I just went with it. I like the colors. And if you don't like your smishings, you basically could just sew over them. Or paint over them. And here's another thing that I would like to say. My smishing for this one was greens, blues, purples. It's just all over the place. And the color for this one was yellow. So I was like, well, I'm going to use this one instead of using a fresh one. So what I did was I just added some Tim Holtz tissue paper, added some yellow ink on top of it, Archival and Daisy. I used all different types of yellow tones, distress inks on the sides, on the sun, and I used, what was that? Iridescent pearl, high flow, and some strips of scrapbook paper, that's the word. And I cut out some little banner piece down the bottom, and it says hello sunshine. I really like this one. This one was a lot of fun, and I have to say that some credit goes to my husband David. I was showing it to him, and he's like, it's the sun, but where's the rays? And he's like, well, why don't you cut up some pieces? And he said, oh, I didn't see the what was it, the acrylic, the high flow paint in the background. It didn't shine the way it did before. But after looking at it all together, once I cut some of the pieces out, I was like, So I glued it down, and I also did some distressing a little with some scissors. So that's basically it. Oh, Pitt pens also used for that. This one was the 4th of July, and I basically used some distress inks scrapbook paper and mixed media paper to kind of put together a old version of the flag, like Old Glory. And no, I know that it doesn't have banner fishtail at the end, but I kind of like that it's different because I was seeing a lot of people with the flags, and you know, they were all great. And so I kind of just wanted to make fishtail. I don't know, I thought that added some interest. I used a lot of distress inks, some archival black ink, and I just tore up the pages with my hands. And yeah, so that's that for that one. And I'll show you the ones for the video. This one has a video and a link already up. I think I'm working on this one as we post this video. Not 100% sure, but so that one was really fun because I really didn't measure. So there's a video for that one, and a oh, this one's 10. And here is number 11, which I will be posting a video up, and I'll leave a link for yeah. So basically I used a lot of once again 2 different types of inks, not inks, goodness gracious, acrylic paints for the bottom, for the green, and some doodling, scrapbook paper, some advertisement paper, and you can even still kind of see the writing of the advertisement. I thought that was pretty cool. Added another layer, and this is basically my collage birdhouse. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I appreciate your comments or just your likes. And again, I will put all that information down about Tammy, the creator, and all her wonderful information that she has posted about her creation, the iCads, which is Index Cards Daily. And I'll put a link to Mixed Media Gen and a link to my video. So bye for now.